Now we are going to see a comparison between relative and interrogative clauses. For this we have restricted relatives, WH relatives, that relatives, and zero relatives.
WH relatives are used in finite and not finite clauses. In prepositional phrase they have two kinds of movements, move along prepositional strated or with the whole expression pipe piping. They were as a modifier of the noun and need human references, as a man what I know. They were as an object and the verb in the relative clause or as a subject in the relative clause. The position of the relative pronoun in the relative clause depends on nouns, as we have seen here in the examples. In that relatives, we have that they are only used in finite clauses, and zero relatives, they don't have a visual WH element, but they move to the specifier of the complement phrase as a null operator. Differences. WH element use a null operator. WH elements as an operator in interrogative and relative clauses is the function that they have. They were as a quantificational or as an aphoric, and the different functions of this one is that one is for question and the other for relative clauses. Other fronted movements that we have topicalization. They are the fronted elements that are followed by a pause. These one at the beginning of the sentence are called topics. As we have seen here, three examples. The first one we have preposition, the next one we have noun phrase, and the last one we have verb phrase. Why we can use this? Because they belong to expressions like these ones that are subject WH elements, object WH elements, and adjective WH elements, and they are compatible status. That's why if I took one of these and replace in the other one, it can work as a topic. They not move to the specifier of the complement phrase, and they were as an adjoint as a recursion structure. They go to the left, as we can see here. In the given context, they are not preceded to the complement phrase. They follow the specifier and the head complementizer. Work as an adjoint to the complement phrase or as an adjoint to the inflectional phrase. Here in the first example, this town goes next to the complement phrase, and this one we have in this town goes next one to the inflectional phrase. The conditional clauses are not restricted to preceding position. They can go at the beginning or they can go at the end. And the position whereas the topic are moved to this position from various places within the inflectional phrase, it means that they can work and move in the inflectional phrase whatever they want.